Hello YouTube. Today I'm, much like my previous video about my DC rant, today I'm going to do a Marvel MCU rant. Obviously this one's going to be much more positive because most of the movies are very, very good whilst compared to DCEU, you know. Anyway, let's get started straight from the beginning. I've got these all in chronological order from when they were released. So let's just get started. First of all, we have the original Iron Man. Who would have known that eventually Iron Man would have begun the MCU? And it's been such a long journey for Marvel. Prior to Iron Man, there really weren't many good Marvel movies. Daredevil and Elektra, and there are other ones as well, like Blade and all that. They were all, I mean, Blade was alright, they were okay, but everything else was pretty crap. So then when Iron Man came out, it was fantastic. Robert Downey Jr. is perfect for Iron Man. No one could play him. Honestly, if they do end up recasting Iron Man, no one can replace Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. He is perfect. He has the looks of Tony Stark. He's very funny and suave, and he's perfect. Brilliant movie. The only thing I didn't really like was how they kind of rushed. What's his name? I can't remember his name. The bad guy in it. The guy ends up making the Ironmonger suit, like the big ass Iron Man suit, and tries to kill Iron Man. I didn't really like how they rushed that. I thought they could have definitely made him the villain for a couple of other movies instead of killing him off in the first movie, but oh well. Moving on. The Incredible Hulk. Now, yes, it is part of the MCU because at the end Tony Stark is in it, and they also mention it in a couple of the other MCU movies with Hulk in it. I loved Edward Norton as Bruce Banner. Really, really, really enjoyed him in that movie, and Tim Roth as Abomination was really good too. I enjoyed all the performance in this movie. So this is one of the top MCU movies, along with Iron Man. Iron Man, I'd give it 8 out of 10. Hulk is 8.5 out of 10. And I say that, and I know that doesn't sound very, that sounds pretty harsh, but trust me, there are other ones in here that are better, in my opinion. So let's keep going on. And I know that one of them that I think is the best out of them all, well, not the best one, but very top of my list. If you disagree with me quite a bit, I don't care because I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the plot twists. Anyway, moving on. Iron Man 2. It's the crappier one out of the trilogy. That one would be a 7 out of 10. Actually, no, 6.5 out of 10 because Whiplash was a good villain, but the other guy, the other billionaire guy who wants to take over Stark Enterprise, the Stark company. I can't remember what his name is. Remind me, please, in the comments if you know. He wasn't needed. He was shit. And that was just weak. And I would have liked more Whiplash, but instead, near the end, they kind of just threw him away and just did the other guy and his like armor suits and stuff like that. I can't remember what his name is. It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm just trying to remember. But I can't. Anyway, that's that one. I give that 6.5 just because it's not amazing. It could have done better, in my opinion. So definitely the worst one out of the trilogy by far. Next we have 4. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce certain letters, so it sounds like I'm saying the letter 4, but I mean TH, 4. I can't pronounce certain things. Sorry about that. Just can't. I've tried. I well can't. Anyway, 4. Yeah, not bad. Pretty good movie. I'm not really a fan of Chris Hemsworth. He's a bit meh. I mean, I can see why he's so popular and all, but it's just meh. They could have picked so much of a better actor. I'm glad that there is an Australian in the in MCU, but he's pretty shit. Overall, the movie's plot was interesting. I would have liked to have seen more of Thor's universe, like with all the gods stuff like that, and like the frost giant stuff like that. But that was the first half of the movie. It was pretty cool. And then the second half was a bit boring. The fire guy, I can't remember his name is, but the big ass metal guy who shoots fire comes in the fight. Meh. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry I can't read much detail. I haven't watched some of these in quite some time. I will watch it again someday, but I'm just going to give my opinion. So, 4 is 7. No, I'm going to give it 8. 8 out of 10. Out of the trilogy, it's the second best one. Alright, next movie. Captain America, the First Avenger. I really don't like Captain America. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not a fan of Captain America whatsoever. However, having said that, it was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. I watched it, when I first watched it would have been ages ago when it first came out, sort of around there, maybe a year after it came out. And it was good. The cast was good. I still don't really like the actor. What's his name? Chris Evans. I'm not a fan of him, but he was good in this one. I loved Hugo Weaving as Red Skull. I really hope they bring him back, but I think Hugo Weaving said he'd never do another Marvel movie again just because he didn't want to. That's a real shame because I really enjoyed Red Skull in Captain America: The First Avenger, and I would have loved to have seen a major comeback, like a big plot twist that he wasn't dead and so on and so. But guess it's not going to happen. Now, next one, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Right. I saw this in theatres when it came out. I I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Like the plot was so good, like the all the stuff in it was really good. I don't like Winter Soldier. I really don't like Bucky. I'm not a fan of him. I think he's a really shit character. But same with Captain America. I don't like them both. But that is definitely the best out of the trilogy. So this, the Captain America, I'd give that 8.5. And then Captain America: The Winter Soldier, 9 out of 10. Yeah, it was good. The plot was so good. Nick Fury. I mean, I love Nick Fury in this. Samuel L. Jackson's a brilliant actor. But where is he? Why have they gotten rid of Samuel L. Jackson in the MCU? He hasn't been, like, he says he wants to come back, but Marvel hasn't wanted him to come back, and that's really annoying because he's a brilliant actor and a brilliant character. His character is really good, and they haven't explained where he's gone. He didn't die, and just fucking why? Why? Anyway, moving on. For the Dark World. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, pretty bad, honestly. I loved it when I first saw it in cinemas, and then I watched it last year again, and oh, it was pretty cringe. Natalie Portman in it. Oh god, she's horrible. Chris Hemsworth was a million times worse. Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki. I'm not a fan of him. He's alright as Loki, but he's still pretty shit. I still don't like him. Just pretty much everything about the movie sucked. The Dark Elves was a cool concept. Just wasn't cool, and I don't know how to phrase it. Like, it was awesome, but it was underused. They could have done so much more. They could have made it longer. They could have done much cooler stuff. Like the first part of the movie is pretty damn cool, showing the dark elves at war with Odin. That's pretty damn cool, but it's the worst out of the trilogy. I've got to say, the best is Thor Ragnarok, which I think I'll wait to review that. I'm not sure. I might just give a brief review now, but I'll do a full review when I get it, which will be, I don't know when, soonish, I guess. Okay, next we have my favourite in the Iron Man trilogy, Iron Man 3. I know most of you hate me for this, or most of you will hate me because everyone, I mean, yeah, people didn't really enjoy this. It's really, I think it's really good because I'm going to pause for a second. Hang on. Sorry about that, but I've sort of lost it. Sorry. Sorry for that. I was getting a bit mumbled up. I lost my train of thought. I don't know why. It just happens. Iron Man 3 is my favourite because the plot was actually very interesting and pretty full on. The actual plot twist itself annoyed me a little, but most people hated it because it turned out that the Mandarin, played by Ben Kingsley, who is very funny, by the way, very good actor, wasn't actually the Mandarin. The Mandarin was actually someone else, who was Guy Pearce. That was shit. I didn't really like that because I don't like Guy Pearce, but it doesn't deserve the crap it gets. So I'm going to give it. What did I give Iron Man? Did I give Iron Man 8? 8.5. I'm not sure, but I'll give this 9. 9. It's good. I enjoyed it. Next we have the get together, as I like to call it. The Avengers. Yeah, good movie. If only DC could have taken a couple of hits from Marvel and tried to make Justice League half as good as the Avengers, but no, nope, didn't do that. Out the shitter. Terrible movie, Justice League. Avengers, good because I wasn't expecting it, and when it came out, I was like, oh, okay. My biggest gripe I've got two big gripes of it, and that is the recasting of Hulk, who is now Mark Ruffalo. I fucking hate Mark Ruffalo. He's a shit actor. Get me so angry. But that was technically what's his name from the original Hulk? What's his name in the other one, MCU one? Edward Norton's fault because he didn't want to come back because he had issues with the directors of the original, and they wouldn't let him make changes to the script, which fair enough, but still he left, so they ended up recasting, which was shit. The plot wise, fairly basic. The second gripe I have with it is the aliens were defeated way too easily, like just like that, defeated that easily, like. Yet again, Loki was the villain. Loki really needs to not be used again because I am sick and tired of Loki just taking over everything. It's so fucking annoying. Yeah. Actually, I think I stuffed it up. I did indeed. Oh, doesn't matter. I got the wrong chronological order, but doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, that was a bollocks. Okay, I've just realised the other pile I've got here, the rest of them are also in the wrong order, so I'm no longer going to keep doing them from the right order because it's a lot too much effort. So I'm just going to grab the next one, which is a good one. Spider-Man Homecoming. Yeah, I was surprised when I saw the trailer for this. I was thinking, oh god, this actor looks absolutely cringy, and to my delight, I was wrong. I really enjoyed his performance. What's his name? Tom Holland. Yeah, Tom Holland. Really enjoyed his performance. A great new aspect of Spider-Man. It's technically it's more of an Iron Man movie because his suit isn't really a Spider-Man suit, is it? Let's be honest, people. It's more of an Iron Man suit because it has an AI in it. Um, the web shooters are actually like gun things, and that's fine. I didn't mind it. Michael Keaton as Vulture, really good. Wow, it's funny because he was Batman and now he's Vulture. What do you know? Hey, cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and 9 out of 10. There was some cheesiness in it, but it's more of a teen movie. That I mean, they're teenagers and stuff, and love and all that kind of crap. But I push that aside. I go, oh well, who cares? It's a good movie. I don't know why it's M though. It's not even that violent at all. It's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. Next we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is the steelbook. I really like the steelbook, really cute. Baby Groot, do not push the button. He's gonna push the button. Don't push the button, Groot. Destroy the whole galaxy. No, naughty Groot. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was really good. I enjoyed it way more than the first one. The first one was kind of mediocre to me. I mean, it was good, but it was still, yeah. This one was much better because it had a really, really interesting plot, a really, really good cast, and brilliant special effects. My God. And also a killer 80s soundtrack that just makes you want to fucking dance, Yeah, dance. Good movie. That's a 10. 10. I know, right? 10. Moving on. Next we have Doctor Strange. Alright. This is going to be a bit of a longer review because I both love and hate this film, right? Okay. Things I love about the film. It explores things that aren't usually explored in film, like alternate dimension passage and all sorts of stuff. Like leaving his spirit leaving his body and being able to traverse through different realms, stuff like that. Very interesting. Special effects are amazing. Benedict Cumberbatch is really good as Doctor Strange. All in all, pretty good movie. But then, and I hate to say this because he's a really good actor and he's pretty scary, but Mads Mikkelsen as the villain. Marvel is good at making movies, but they often, for me anyway, stuff up the villains. And this will be present in a couple of the other movies that are coming up soon. And they all have the same problem. I don't like the villains. This movie could be so much better with a better villain and more time. It's 5 minutes and 2 hours. It should have been longer, in my opinion. It's good, but it's not amazing. I give it 7 out of 10. It's alright. Next we have the one I hate the most. And everyone loves it. I fucking well hate it. Not nowhere near as much as I hate Justice League, mind you, but this is shit. Captain America Civil War. Da-da-da. You know a movie's going to be bad when the trailer shows off a character, right? Crossbones. And he's in the movie for like 5-10 minutes, whilst in the trailer they tease him as to be a massive part of the movie. Fucking 10 minutes in, he fucking kills himself and blows up. The fuck? Yeah, it introduces Black Panther because that's the way they killed Black Panther's father, but fucking hell, Crossbones awesome. He was really cool. Yeah, shit. Now, the plot. The plot was really stupid. How can one little twit, I can't even remember his fucking name, I don't even want to remember his name, I fucking hate him. Is it Strucker or something like that? Part of the, he just makes them all fight each other, and fucking stupid. The Civil War comics are so much better. It's a 5 out of 10. 4. Yeah, 4.5 out of 10. I didn't like anything about it. And Captain America and Iron Man fighting, and how they made Captain America beat Iron Man? What? Yeah, Captain America's a good fighter, but he ain't got technology. Yeah, what? 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 Logic doesn't make sense, but whatever. Like, Captain America, this is definitely the shittest out of the Captain America trilogy. Such a disappointment. There was way too much action, and the action has been on. The movie was pure action, no plot, but the plot was shit, and it was just pure action. Moving on. Ant-Man. When it came out, I was dead set against seeing it because of its low rating, like it was PG. I watched it, and yeah, it was not bad. I really didn't like the villain. The villain was pretty shit. Apart from that, good cast. The only thing I don't like, the other thing I don't like about it is, I don't know what her name is, but she plays Wasp, the woman who's going to become Wasp in the next Ant-Man movie. Why did they cast someone that's so, like, she's in, I don't know how old she is, but she looks like she's in her 40s, maybe in 50s. Why? Wasp is supposed to be really young. Go to the comics, right? Don't cast someone who doesn't fit the role. She doesn't. Her acting is fine, but she doesn't fit the role. And Michael Douglas in it was good as well. I can't think of anything else that stands out. Apart from that, it was a very unique movie. The plot was interesting, and it didn't actually feel like a Marvel movie. It wasn't a superhero movie. It was a heist movie, and that's what made it different from the other ones. It's good, so I give it 8 out of 10. Next, we have my second most hated one out of them all. Actually, I hate it as much as Civil War, if maybe not a little bit more. Avengers: Age of Ultron. Oh my god. Oh, the pain. Right. So, Avengers: Age of Ultron could have been a really, really good movie if they made Ultron like a really violent, right, and made it a bit more gruesome, but they can't really do that because, you know, oh, the kid friendly, we don't do violence here at Disney. Disney, bastards. Don't mind me, I hate Disney. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not really gonna say much about it because I don't know. Thinking about it, it's really cheesy. It's just pure cheesiness. The actor of Ultron, what's his name? James Spader, for fuck's sake. Fucking terrible actor. Shitty actor. All in all, just a fucking terrible movie. Terrible. Film was terrible. Yeah, I hate it more than Civil War now I think about it, because at least Civil War wasn't cheesy as fuck like this shit. I give this 2 out of 10. That's being generous, mind you. It's getting towards as bad as Justice League, I must admit. That's really sad to admit because Marvel, most of their movies are incredible. Alright, moving on. Guardians of the Galaxy #1. Yeah, pretty much almost as good as the original. The villain kind of sucked. They beat him pretty easily too. Yeah, not much to say about it. 8.5 out of 10, so it's barely. It's the second one's only. No, I'll give it 8. So the second one's, only just a bit better than the first one. Oh no, actually, I did say it was 10 times better, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. I'll give it 7.5. There. Okay, that's as low as I can go because it's a good movie. Okay, that's all of the MCU movies. My opinions on them, I didn't really want to go too in depth because most of them are bloody fantastic and don't need much criticism. Like, most of them are just good, but there's always going to be a shit one for me, and there are a couple of shit ones, but not many compared to MCU, which, mind you, like, 2 of the movies are shit out of the 5 so far. 5 or yeah, 2. Oh no, actually no, I almost forgot. For Ragnarok, right? I'm gonna leave that to another video because I'm definitely gonna get it. So I'll do that, a singular video for that. But Black Panther's not coming out anytime soon, so I'll talk about Black Panther. I saw Black Panther, right, and yet again I didn't want to see it. I thought, oh god, this is gonna be a terrible movie because the trailer looked like a really shit rap video. And my god, was I amazed. My god, the best one out of the whole MCU so far. Really good. Really good cast. The only one I didn't like was the guy who played the villain. Michael Jordan, I think his name is. I wasn't a fan of him. I don't like him in general. He's shit. Ugh. I just really enjoyed it. The plot was good. It was very different, a mixture of African culture and the technology. Really cool. Yeah, I might even see it at cinemas again because that's how good it was. And it was a lot more violent than the other ones. Really good. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for that one. And I'll talk about Thor Ragnarok in another video. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I might do another Outlast video soon, probably this weekend. We'll see how I feel, how I want to do it, because Outlast is booked up. Thank you for watching. Yeah, bye bye.